still yours, locked in a dream with broken doors. I'd do it again, just say my name. Make me beautifully insane. You made me insane, insane. Screaming like a siren in the flame. Even in the dark, you still remain a bittersweet, eternal hurricane. You kissed me like a god, then walked away. Now I dance with demons when I pray. Insane. music plays, the lights all gleam, but I'm unraveling between dark Christmas behind the glow. I'm dancing slow with shadows, laughter echoes through the night, but silence keeps me held too tight. Dark Christmas, I fake the cheer, wish crown of thunder in the rain. They try to break my fragile name, but I rose in silence, not in shame. Every ghost they left behind, I turned into firelight. I'm not the girl they used to find, hiding in the dead of night. I fight my own battles, don't need saving. Bleeding stars, but I keep blazing. No white flag, no holy rescue. I am the storm they never flew through. I've been but never shatter. I fight my own battles. They whispered soft apocalypse into my ears like honey lips, but I dance through every crypt with shattered glass beneath my hips. I built a kingdom from my cries, a lullaby of war and light. Don't you dare mistake my quiet for surrender in disguise. Fight my own battles, don't need saving. Bleeding stars, but I keep blazing. No white flag, no holy rescue. I am the storm they never flew through. I've been but never shattered. I fight my own battles. Fight my own battles. Let the world come crashing down, I'll still rise from sacred ground. Every wound a secret vow. I am my own hero now. I fight my own battles, don't need saving. Bleeding stars, but I keep blazing. No white flag, no holy rescue. I am the storm they never flew through. I've been but never I bloom like a flower made of gray, falling from grace in a silver dress, crowned by the stars in my quiet mess. I'm lost in the darkness, where I can see the hidden light inside of me. easy as getting old. I've been good at disappearing in the echo of the crowd, but I'm done being my own ruin. I wanna say it out loud. I forgive the girl in the mirror for the war she couldn't win. She survived every ending, now she's ready to begin. It's a new year, but I'm still breaking, still learning how to be brave. I bury my fear in the snow and watch it slowly fade. New year, same wild heartbeat, but it's finally mine to defend. If love is a risk worth taking, tonight I'm all in. If I fall, let it be forward. If I cry, let it be clean. I don't wanna numb the pain now, I wanna feel everything. I release the ghosts of December, let them drift into the moon. I don't know who I'll become, but I won't abandon you. It's a new year, hear me breathing in the quiet after the sound. I'm not fixed, I'm not finished, but I'm still around. New year, new constellation written deep in my chest. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to be honest. When the morning finds my name on the edge of something true, I'll step into the unknown like it's finally, finally new. Finally new. I've been counting cracks in the ceiling, like constellations falling apart. Every promise tastes like a secret, dissolving slowly in my heart. I learned to breathe in the silence, where your name still burns my throat. I was stitched by broken hours, now I'm heavier than hope. I try to pray to the daylight, but the night knows me too well. Every ghost in my reflection is a story I won't tell. Give me one shot, one moment in the fire before I fade into the dark. One shot, let me touch the lightning, even if it tears me apart. I don't need forever, darling, I just need to feel alive. Give me one shot of your pure thunder before the sky says goodbye. I was raised by wild emotions, by the ocean in my chest. Every love I ever trusted left a war beneath my dress. I wear my sorrow like a halo, I wear my courage like a sin. If I fall into the echo, I'll still choose to dive again. I hear my fears in the distance, like wolves crying at the moon. But my heart is still a weapon, and it's calling out for you, you, you. Give me one shot, one moment in the fire before I fade into the dark. One shot, let me touch the lightning, even if it tears me apart. I don't need forever, darling, I just need to feel alive. Give me one shot of your was all in vain, but I still watch the embers float. I won't chase what won't return. Some things are meant to fall, not burn. Now I walk alone through smoke, unfolding what I never spoke. Don't you know the brightest light is born from darkness in the night? I'll wear my sorrow like a song and let it carry me along. Smile, though I'm breaking down like a rose in thorny ground. Still I bloom and still I glow in the silence, let it show. Smile not to hide the pain, but to prove I live through rain. With a fire in my eyes, I smile to survive. switch inside of me. Tie me to the stake I'll love. My magic lives in every path. You cursed the dark but made it mine. I bloom in blood and smoke in time. I call the thunder home, build a throne from sticks and bones. I'm the myth you should have known, the queen you feared alone. Which they tried to bury me, but I grew like prophecy. Now the wild inside runs deep. I'm the witch you couldn't keep. You came in velvet and smoke, red lips curl like a cruel joke. You smiled and the room felt dead, like roses bleeding from the stem. You touched my hand and turned to ice. I still said yes, I never think twice. You whispered, baby, sin is sweet, and I knelt down at your feet. You're not a man, you're a flame in disguise. I saw